speak a little English. Me speaking like me saying like a little bit of Spanish means something totally different from me saying a little bit of Japanese on my stream. You know, like they have different meanings. Like pretending to be like a weeb, or I'm pretending to be this or something. Like there's something, I don't know. There's like intent behind it. It's not just he just says these words. You know, you need to like figure out what that is and try to recreate that how you can. Like even if it's just a little catchphrase thing in English, like I don't know. I don't know. I guess people aren't good at like putting their mind inside like the authors or something, or their culture or something.
He's a paid translator. He's official.
I mean,
Or
that doesn't mean shit
an
though.
editor, but he knows Japanese.
It doesn't mean
He's
shit.
an official
Yeah.
member of a translation company.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't mean much, man. I mean,
Like there is an argument.
Not everybody's hired just because
they're
they
get to Spanish or something in some rare instance, but it's a common practice to make it Spanish, and it's like, dude, stop.
Yeah.
Not that I care too much about when it happens, because it generally happens in Moe and other like fucking shitty genres that are just dating sims, but it shouldn't be happening in the first place.
I mean, it's not a huge deal, like doing it in Spanish or whatever. I just feel like
It's
it
not the
would be
biggest
better to
thing in the world,
explain
but
it.
I think
You still have to make the choice. Yeah, I mean, the choice has to be made, so might as well make the right choice. Yeah.
Like you're gonna lose something either way because you're not a Japanese person reading the thing. But if you make it clear to the player that you're not just dicking around and doing like some other language, they can hear it anyway. Unless you're deaf and playing it.
Well, the thing is, like, it makes it seem like there's something about the character if they start speaking Spanish. Like, a Japanese person randomly saying English words isn't crazy. A Japanese person randomly saying Spanish words is like makes you think a little something about the character, you know? Like, it gives like a certain feel.
Saying, like them trying to play it off as being an English-based thing, and them going Spanish randomly. I'm like, that doesn't. It's not equivalent.
Yeah. Like me saying random Spanish would go over a lot more well in like public than me saying random Japanese. And I feel like it'd be the same in Japan. I feel like you could say English easier and you could like Spanish and have it mean the same thing, you know? Like if you just randomly did some like Spanish in Japan, they'd be like, what? But if you said something like in English, you know, be like, oh, okay. He's saying something cool, you know, something weird like that. Because they just know more English. I don't know. Like I get it, but
like, can you imagine if in Steins Gate, not that you played the VN, but Okabe has this fucking line, it's in the anime even, where he goes, I am mad scientist, son of a bitch. Can you imagine if that was not in English in the text?
Yeah.
That'd be shit.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point, is he's supposed to be...
He's supposed to be doing English.
Saying it in English. It's a Japanese... He's in Japan. He's a Japanese man saying something in English. Like, that's literally what it is. It doesn't matter that you're translating it to English. He's still a Japanese man saying something in English. He's not now an English guy in America randomly speaking Spanish. You know, like, just explain it what it is. Like, he's a fucking Japanese guy saying something in English. Like, that's all you have to say. You don't have to say he's
now,
speaking
this is
something
good.
different.
You're becoming more passionate about my viewpoint.
I mean, we're making more examples. I mean, I've never like thought about it before, but now it makes more sense. Yeah, that's what I would generally pick.
I just want to make sure that I'm correct, and I'm pretty sure I am now.
Okay, I'm glad that my opinion validates
your
that
opinion
much.
agrees with mine, and I'm glad, because that means I'm way more likely to be right.
I don't know if he just said something nice about me, boys, or he could have had anyone. I'll take him.
Well, Pengu is chronically wrong, so I can't ask.
Whoa, come on, man.
Well, I play RPGs.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
I don't like Umineko.
Hey.
I can't fucking use Erica as an example. He's gonna shit on it.
He doesn't know who Erica is. Oh, that Erica. Talk about Serica.
Dude, can you imagine if every time she said okay, it was fucking any other language? Oh my
Was it
god.
Spanish? Wouldn't it just be okay? Still, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I mean, them saying something in English has more value for us too, like because we're English speakers.
I respect that you
We
want to
get like the
preserve the
gimmick.
gimmick, but you're not going to be able to do it because people aren't going to know fucking Spanish all the time, and they aren't going to know Japanese all the time. Not that they're going to know English all the time if they're Japanese readers reading the original,
Mm-hmm.
but they'll know it a fair portion more of the time.
Yeah. I feel like you can get your mind behind the gimmick easy enough that you don't need it recreated.
And I say all this stuff while actually being the kind of person who's in favor of keeping honorifics, because if you're reading a VN, you should know what honorifics mean. But you're not gonna know the fucking lexicon of Japanese stuff. Honorifics are basic bitch shit. You know what those are.
Yeah.
They have a context that you can't always one-to-one translate into English,
Yeah.
which is why I'm in favor of keeping those. But at the same time, I think you should just keep it as fucking English for this case.
Yeah. I think yeah, you can recreate honorifics in English, but it requires a lot of
Sometimes.
rewriting, so it can be really spotty. It'd be almost easier just
Yeah,
to
it
leave
ends
them.
up being weird sometimes. Like in Root Double, they did Mr. And it was like, what?
The
He's a
problem in
student.
English is it's more how you like act and how like context and shit than just like straight out saying I have more respect for this person by using this honorific, you know?
Yeah,
Like it would be you'd have to rewrite a lot of the character to work it the
which you
same.
shouldn't do.
The languages just don't work the same like that. Which is one of those things that kind of gets lost. So you just hope that the writing doesn't hinge on the honorific as much. But who knows?
By the way, football here means soccer.
Oh yeah. Picture on the left shows success, and the picture on the right shows failure. Sports. Put from the side in the same location. The sport is represented by the pictures at the bottom. I mean, it's only a 4-letter thing. I mean, you could say like baseball, but that wouldn't fit. You don't want to have the ball even be close. I don't know. Sitting here fiddling with my hair while I'm thinking. And fiddle so much. I'm greasing it up. I just kind of sit here while I'm thinking something to do. Hmm. Uh, it's Japanese. I want to say baseball, but 4 letters or less. Can't even think of like a 4-letter fucking bowl. Bowling. Not pool. Pool wouldn't work. Save some time, boys. Oh, from the side. The side. But it looks like it's straight on with the fucking goal net here. The ball is on the ground, it can't be seen from the side. Poot. This trap will.
This should do it, I think. What's the matter with me today?
I don't know which one they mean. Oh, I see. Being golf then.
This is an interesting one. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
Like in this game, if that happened, I can understand doing something else because it's set in Britain.
Yeah.
There are different cultures in Britain that speak different languages. But
Yeah.
I think they probably wouldn't do that in this game anyway.
Well, I mean, honestly, you could argue that they should, if they're speaking a language, it should always be English, even in Japan. And Japan does that a lot. If it's set in a place that isn't Japan, everything will be like English style, you know?
Yeah.
So
like, I
Dark
think in
Souls,
this
where
game,
it's Western inspired, so they have them always speak English, even in the Japanese version. You know, like it happens a lot more.
does that happen?
Yeah, that's not, dude. All the voice acting's in English in that. Pretty damn sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know it happens more in Japan than out here.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I had heard it, but I had never actually seen proof of it. But there's people here saying that, yeah, it is like that. Okay.
Yeah, and that happens not all the time because they've got a pretty big voice acting industry out there, but it does happen a lot
Yeah.
more than you'll get in English. I mean, in English, they'll always try to like Americanize shit, you know, instead of leaving it, you know, like the Ghost in the Shell movie, kind of like. So I mean, I don't know. You could just say that even at its core, things are just handled differently. I don't know. It's a hard thing to do.
I feel like in
wish I
this
would've
game,
spoke
in
exactly
the
the same.
original, they would never have done something like that where they have a character just randomly speaking English because it's set in England anyway.
Yeah.
But if it did happen, I could see an argument for doing another language in this game.
Yeah, I think that'd be bad on the writer to do that. Like the Japanese writer. Because if they're in English and then they're supposed to say random English things and it's supposed to be cute, well, they're already in England. Would be kind of fucked, you know? They shouldn't write a character like that. Because that's literally doing the same thing as like a shitty translator, but at step one as the writer instead. Like, I don't know. Like, if the game's set in England, you can't have all the characters assumed to be speaking Japanese and then randomly say English as a gimmick. I think that's crappy. It'd have to be another language. Like if they randomly started speaking fucking Portuguese or some fucking made up language or Spanish or whatever the fuck. Then I'd be fine. Rat boy. And pop him. What the hell? We're gonna kill him? What a fucking dick. Trying to read through the dialogue quicker now, boys. You guys need me to slow it down, I can, but I'm trying to speed it up however we can here.
Let's be real, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if somebody's like really into the story, like, cause I know my capture doesn't keep up always. So I've been trying to do it a little slower, especially when I was grinding. I just let it just roll out. But figure we could get to the puzzles, which are probably the more interesting part. Quicker this one. Get to the shitting on it. The only thing that really matters comes to the story. Hmm? I don't understand.
If you'll entertain my idea here, that's a relief.
Is there a puzzle there, dude? I think I actually don't.
Hmm.
Is there like a way you could fail that then? Maybe it's if you blow up a core before you're supposed to. I was hoping they'd fall down and you'd have to like think ahead. Ernest is gonna die for this bitch, man. Deliver bad decisions. Something I did. Into the ghetto. Brooklyn. This is stuff you should not do. But it's okay, she can do it because these people all happen to be really nice, and she's just gonna get lucky and not have any bad things happen to her. She's the main character. Let's walk around the ghetto at night and talk to shady people about stupid shit. I'm Lady Layton. There's 2 more letters. How do they do these in the Japanese versions? They just remake these puzzles? Like,
Maybe they fucking leave them as fucking English.
they might, but fuck, dude. I mean, they do have more English out there, but...
There are definitely changes in some Layton puzzles, but I don't know how widespread they are.
Yeah.
I know that in some cases, yeah, they do change the Japanese ones because it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could just do anything for this. It doesn't have to probably even make a whole lot of sense, you know? Oh, each sign contains 2 letters. Okay.
If you'll entertain my idea here. That wasn't right. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Try some stuff. It could be a C, a D, but how does that even spell anything? And B wouldn't make sense. Is it really not even supposed to spell anything?
If you'll entertain my idea here.
What the
Thank
hell,
goodness
dude?
I got that right.
Not even supposed to spell anything. It's just a random sign that says C, D, E, F, G, H.
Yeah, get fucked.
What the hell,
You
dude?
thought maybe the double-decker bus would imply as something like eat or something.
Yeah,
but
like
no.
I was gonna put coffee, like, you know, like there's two F's in the middle, and then like a CO kind of thing. Like maybe it's like a coffee stop, you know, or it's like a coffee bus or something. Yeah, just fucking random letters. That one feels like it was changed. Now it even makes sense. Usually the backgrounds
Oh, F it.
work a little bit. Okay. Now a sandwich is covered in fucking dog shit and dirt. Seize your chance. Seize your chance, man. Oh. Well, that's what I call a dead chat, boys. 2.5 hours. People don't love the Lady Layton, man. What's up?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't care.
I drove them all the way.
No, no, no. I mean, it might just be people lurking, chilling. It's late.
Dude, I hope it's the game. Fucking nobody wants to watch this fucking travesty of a Layton representation.
That's why I want to hear people just shit talking.
The once great franchise.
Yep.
Ashes.
Ashes. I mean, I'm having fun, so. Why you don't stream for views only, boys? You very sad fucker. Mohican. Really? Because he has a mohawk? Last of the Mohicans. Of course, they fight with puzzles, man. You have the nuts to protect your girl by solving this fucking puzzle. Reads the same forwards and backwards. Okay. Never use more than twice. I mean, that should work.
I have a feeling that perhaps...
Oh no, dude.
Thank goodness I got that right.
That'd be the worst. Oh, let's just start with the newest one, you know? See what it's like. It's just
You
a
know, they
puzzle
don't put out the
game.
games digitally, and I have a 3DS. This is the most recent release. Maybe I should just play this one to get my toes wet. Ah!
Yeah, it looks kind of like a...
There's alligators in
looks
them
like
waters.
a spin-off or something. From what I've read, the stories aren't really interlinked very much. Might as well just start with this. I mean, really, I think you'd enjoy Lady Layton the most if you played it first. But it might turn you off of the series. But the problem. If you only care about Lady Layton, don't play the other ones. You rapscallion. Yeah, dude, I don't understand that. They did this in other Layton games too, where they like fight with like puzzles. Of course, he's a good guy. I just give you a stroke.
Please,
Of course, it's
be a
this
good
guy.
sport.
All right,
There's no
all right.
sound on the
Give us
kick,
your
dude.
wallet.
Oddly.
Stop,
Hey?
you goons!
There's no sound effect or anything.
Who the heck are you?
Pow!
Oh.
Smash! Wham! Boom!
Are the sound effects just missing? Or do they just like not make them at all?
Ratman sends you to your doom!
I feel like there's supposed to be some sound effects there. Maybe it's like budget, dude. Did you find that problem there, Godo? Jesus. Alright. They broke Ratman's back. They broke his right ass. A hidden puzzle. We're divided equally by diagonal lines, and each segment painted a different color. The top is red, the right is on the bottom blue. When the left section is painted, it will be a larger area than each of the other three colors. What color is each of? Maybe. Would it be black?
This is an interesting one. Puzzles are made for solving.
I mean, okay. That was nice and quick, I guess. A rat. Gotta chase the fucking mouse. Alright. Let's see if we can find the red coin and all that. Why is he here? Suspicious. Talk to the dog, man. He got himself a patch. Right on, dude. God, dude, the fucking FPS just going nuts today on this shit. Apologies, lads. I ain't gonna stop the show, just try and figure out how to fix it, really. Game ain't worth too much trouble. Oh, it's really fucking annoying. There's not a lot of movement in this game. Jesus, it's just horrible right now, man. I'm just gonna restart with the S at least. We'll see, maybe that'll fix it. That's what you're playing, yeah. It's doing its best to bring it down even further. So where is the millionaire's conspiracy here, man? They all gonna like come together at the end for some kind of crime? I'm not feeling that one yet. Haberdashery.
Hilarious.
Oh, okay, I could
Sorry, I
tell
had to
there
tap
was a
out
joke.
for a minute. Really had one of them big barfs.
Uh-oh. You been still feeling bad, man?
I mean, she's throwing up every once in a while. I changed her food. She might be doing it.
Yeah. This is not like some serious sickness.
Probably just old.
Yeah. Could be that old bitch. Hopefully she can keep some food down though.
Yeah, I mean, she seems okay.
Okay. Good. I'm guessing you're supposed to fold this shit. But the problem is the 3 makes that weirder. And if you fold it in half, that needs to be drawn. Oh. I mean, the problem is, like, I guess there'd be some left over, too. Minimum number of straight lines. Like, you don't even know if it's gonna be like a trick. Maybe you don't use a straight line. Let's just do a joke. 0.
This should do it, I think. Oh, that's not like me. This should do it, I think. Oh,
I really
that's
don't feel
not
like
like
figuring
me.
it out. I'd almost rather just do some guessing, them. I don't know what kind of gimmicks they're gonna do. Like, maybe they want me to fold the damn thing and then cut it. To do, like, special cuts and shit. There's no telling. I mean, if we're gonna go with, like, the most realistic way, it would be you do 1, then 2, and then you get the 3 square. And then that leaves a 2x2 corner. And then you just do 2 more cuts, so that'd be 4.
This
It
is an
might just be
interesting
like
one.
3.
Any
Okay,
mystery
so I guess
or
it was
any
realistic.
puzzle solved?
I always think it's gonna be like a gimmick, like you just fold the damn thing. Yeah, mine was the top right. The only one wasn't a trick. You're so wise and clever. Suck me nut. definitely a rarity in this game. Most of them have been tricks today. The other games there was a good enough balance where you could see it being anything. And this one, it's like preloading me on tricks, and I feel like folding the cloth's like a realistic thing too. Like I would cut down on cuts possibly, but it was ripe for a trick, I guess. Excuse me again, we haven't even talked to her once. Oh, what a mystery, dude. You got some sass on her, dude. God bless her, man. Put this bitch in her place. Mrs. Sass. Circular reasoning. What? Wouldn't it just be 30? Am I stupid? Like, my circular piece of paper. Circle circumference of 30 centimeters has been cut in half. The biggest possible circle you can make. I mean, is another trick, dude?
I've seen how to solve this now.
I guess it isn't 30,
That's
man.
not like me.
I guess I don't know what they mean yet. He's left. Oh, just using the half. I see. I see what they're getting at. Thought they meant like a hypothetical, like what's the biggest you can make out of like this part of the shape or something. But you just take that piece of paper and turn it into a circle. Oh. 0.
I've seen how to solve this now. Not Not good, Catriel, not good.
Always gotta throw in the gimmicky 0, dude. I mean, you could fold it like this in the actual circle, but I don't know. I mean, how long that'd be. It's 30 all around. I don't know my math. Hop into 15, man. Speed through
This
it.
should do it, I think. And that's how it's done.
Mm-hmm. What the hell, man? I figured it out.
He thinks he figured it out.
I did figure it out, yeah.
No.
No. Dude, I said you'd make an actual
Big
circle.
brain answer. Fuck these puzzles and turn the game off because he's stupid.
Oh my god, well, I haven't figured that out yet. Not for another
Spoiled.
couple days, man. Welcome back, son. The English make good cucumbers. Can't say I'm much of a cucumber connoisseur. Not a big fan. I mean, I eat them if they're there.